Hey guys, it's LEGO Maestro here, and welcome back to another episode of Hypixel Alert. Now, as you guys can see, the news has gotten quite an upgrade, at least for now. Now, because there is so much news, I'm actually going to be doing a two-part special once again, and we even have a guest in this episode, so I hope you guys are excited. Well, we've got a lot of news this week, so let's jump straight into it. Our first story this evening is coming from a popular Skyblock YouTuber known as SpeedSilver. As you guys might remember from the last episode of Hypixel Alert, A6D talked about the Blitz Survival Games tournament and how the tournament results had not yet been released. Well, they did get in fact released this week, but there was a lot of attention involving one specific team. Now, when the event was over, SpeedSilver was #1 in the tournament with his partner Sean Lal at #2. They had won the Blitz tournament. Now, like I said, the tournament results got released, but if you look at the results, SpeedSilver and his partner Sean are nowhere to be found. They had been wiped from the tournament. Now, before we get into what happened, I wanted to let my friend take over for a minute. Hope you guys enjoy.
Hey guys, I'm a classmate at Legos, and I wanted to let you know that only about half of the people watching his news are subscribed. A lot happens every single week on Hypixel, and if you want to stay up to date on what's going on, you have to subscribe. Anyway, see you in a bit. See ya.
Well, thank you very much. Now, before the tournament results were released, SpeedSilver was actually posting about the event. In fact, here's a screenshot you can see taken a day before he got the win, with SpeedSilver in #3 and Unduckable in 4th. Now, keep in mind, this was after the tournament, and the way that he got first is because his teammate got second, and well, the top two players were actually wiped from the leaderboards, giving SpeedSilver the #1 spot. But everything changed for him and his teammate a couple of days ago when he tweeted out with a bunch of question marks saying, what? He'd been wiped. Now, of course, there were a lot of replies to this tweet, as I'm sure you can imagine. Some were defending him, some were accusing him. It was a very messy comment section. Well, SpeedSilver actually retweeted his tweet 40 minutes later saying, an admin explained what happened, and I'm gonna make a video explaining it real quick. And for people wondering, no, I was not cheating. Now, he was planning on uploading that day, but later after tweeting that tweet, he made a statement saying that he's tired, so he's gonna be making that video the next day. And well, he did give everyone what they wanted, because on that tweet, he actually linked a twit longer, which he explained the whole situation in. So in the twit longer, he explains that about a month ago, his teammate Sean got banned, and SpeedSilver says that this ban was false. Now, in this twit longer, he linked a video of Sean going over the replay mod replays that got him banned in the first place and compared them to his footage. They came to the conclusion that the replay mod is inaccurate. Now, I'm not going to read the entire thing, but I do want to read to you guys the main part of his twit longer, which explains everything that went down and what happened. He said, quote, he got in contact with the mod who banned him, who then replied saying he's positive that Sean will get unbanned. He said he realized it wasn't sufficient evidence and the replay system has some bugs, but after forwarding it to the appeals team, nothing happened. I spoke to some other mods who all said that they know Sean wasn't cheating, and I also spoke to an official admin who said the mod should be able to just unban him, but sadly they don't have the perks. After checking Hypixel's rules, I saw nothing about ban evading, so I just assumed if his main is recognized by staff as false, it's fine if he plays on another account. We got way more attention than I expected and just so happened to place 1st and 2nd, and when the admins reviewed the top players, they banned Sean and wiped my points for playing with him. We also got a free kill from a bee-hopper in one game who Sean messaged earlier in the game, so yeah, that's pretty much why we got wiped. I understand why Hypixel did what they did, and it was pretty optimistic of me to think that it wouldn't matter if we played the tournament, because obviously we're both legit, but, you know, ban evading punishments have to be enforced, so that's why it happened. Sean's ban was also a 90-day first-time cheating ban, which is really strange, because if this was a normal length, he would have been fine in the tournament, but it was because he got a cross-teaming warning a few days before the mod ban. Luckily, I'm still in a position where I can make videos on Hypixel because our circumstances were to do with evading and not cheating, so I'm pretty lucky in that aspect. So obviously a lot of information here. I think the moral to take away is that even though ban evading is not in the rules, apparently it is still against the rules. Well, a day later, like he said he would, SpeedSilver did upload a video on the situation titled, quote, I have been banned/wiped on Hypixel, #1 player. In the video, he goes over Sean's video and his Hypixel game replays, along with his footage, and even SpeedSilver had his own footage that he claims did not match up with Hypixel's replay system. SpeedSilver also came to the conclusion that the replay system is not accurate. Now, along with this, he basically went over everything from the twit longer in detail, so if you want a link to his video, the link is in the description. And well, now it's time for our milestones, and we've actually got 2 this week, nothing crazy, but to cover these milestones, I'm gonna hand them off to my good friend.
All right, so for the milestones this week, Zyphon hit 200,000 subscribers. He tweeted out, "Penguin Army, we've hit 200K. That's basically the entire population of Samoa. Once again, thank you." And along with him, TommyInnit hit 2 million subscribers. He posted a tweet saying, "What? You guys are incredible. Thank you so much." And even Technoblade, Bad Boy Halo, and Mr. Beast tweeted on his tweet. That's pretty crazy. Anyway, that's all for me. Thank you for having me, Lego. See you guys later.
Well, thank you very much. And now you guys for one of our final stories of the evening. This week, ThirtyVirus got in some controversy once again. I mean, it's almost not even news at this point. He just gets in the news so frequently with so much controversy. For the context for this story, it all started when Minikloon released a new update, and he made a forum post titled 0.9.8 City Project Blacksmith Workplace plus new bit shop items. And in the update, Minikloon shows the community has completed the second city project, the Blacksmith. Now this does have new perks, but I'll leave those for you guys to check out. If you're interested, of course, the link is in the description. And along with this, there were new items added to the Darker Auction with the election of Scorpius. Now finally, there are 3 new bit shop items, and the one that stands out, at least for this story, is the Builder's Wand. The Builder's Wand, as you can see, can extend all surfaces of a block, and if this looks familiar to you, it's probably because you watch ThirtyVirus. A couple weeks ago, he made a video where he actually coded and created his own Skyblock items in single player, and one of these was what he called the Builder's Wand. Now this was not in Skyblock at the time. In fact, it was completely original to him, and well, someone at Hypixel must have really liked the idea, because as you already saw from the forum post, this item got added. In fact, the description of the item is the exact same as ThirtyVirus's, and as a reward for his help, 30 was given a very rare item known as the Creative Mind. In fact, only 8 of these are even in existence. And well, in his video, he basically goes over what I just went over, but the story doesn't end there. Of course, when anything happens to a YouTuber, the forums are there to talk about it, and this was no exception. Well, after some forum posts were made, ThirtyVirus, as always, made a follow-up forum post titled About the Builder's Wand. And to cover the highlights, he says that number 1, he didn't steal the Builder's Wand, showing a video that he made back in 2018 with the exact same idea. Number 2, he didn't beg for the item. And number 3, he says the staff chose to give him the item because his interpretation was the most compatible with Skyblock and what they wanted to do. And number 4, he says there has been some concerns about unequal treatment by staff, and if we are one of those people, to read a thread that a player made about the Creative Mind. And to know that an admin actually officially took care of the situation. Well, he ended his forum post by saying, all of this trouble would have been avoided if the people accusing me actually watched the video I made instead of going all ThirtyVirus bad. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it for this episode of the news. I truly hope you enjoyed it. Of course, there will be a second part to this news episode. Anyway, you guys have a truly blessed day. Hypixel Alert is now over 117,000 subscribers. And I will see you next time.